Welcome back to Spectacle Island for episode 20 with me, Mr. Sealy P. Well, it's been a mad busy couple of days, what with all the maps that have dropped recently and all the craziness that's going on. This is going to be a shorter episode. It will be a shorter episode. I'm just saying that I'm being ridiculed in my own Discord server. It's terrible, isn't it? I know it's only joking. In there's a section, I don't know if I mentioned it, called Silly P-isms they've put on there. And it's things that I say regularly, phrases and things that I use. So people go on there and put them, ones they think of, ones they remember. And someone put on there, this is going to be a shorter episode. And then there was a whole... Everyone's saying every time I say that, the episode's like 55 minutes long or whatever. And I know I'm terrible for it, but this one is going to be shorter. And while I'm delivering, I'm going to do this one by road. I think I could do 2 or 3 runs, I think, of 250,000 litres. I'm going to explain why. Now, obviously, like I said, there's been a lot of maps out. Recently, I've been trying to get all those done. As of Sunday, one of my twins, her boyfriend, tested positive for the dreaded lurgy. Now this guy is never ill, I mean like never ill, and it has hit him like a ton of bricks, barely able to get out of bed, you know, in a real bad way. So it was batten down the hatches and kind of expect the worst type situation, which has now happened. Both of my twins now, starting with one of them, obviously with one of them, but she works at the local pharmacy. She's had both of her jabs. They had them quite early because they work NHS. She tested positive, and I haven't seen her this ill in, I can't remember how long. The second twin has also tested positive, and as of last night, this evening when I was finished off map tours and doing various bits, I'm not feeling so great. Mrs. CDP, not feeling so great. As of this morning, I'm feeling worse. We've both had both of our jabs as well. So I'm doing this because I wanted to get some stuff done. I wanted to still get up and get... I don't know how bad it will get. My daughter's boyfriend, there's him and a group of his friends that were at the football, not at the football, but watching the football the other day, I think at a pub or whatever it was. Every single one of them, there's about 8 of them, have all tested positive. One of the guys, lovely lad, hasn't been able to get out of bed. His parents have been carrying him to the bathroom and stuff. Honestly, it's terrifying. You know, I know it's real. You know, my brother had it, his whole family had it, but they were in Colchester, we were here, I didn't see them when they were ill, and you know, you read about it, I know there's all these naysayers and people say it's not real, it's not happening, it's no worse than the flu. Rubbish. I'm sorry, just rubbish. Judging by how I feel now, I feel like I've got the flu at the moment, and I'm about 4 days behind the twins, so I am dreading it. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. I just thought I would, if all of a sudden no videos pop up for a few days, you'll know why. That is nice. Now I'm sure, didn't the first load I bring, the first load was 180,000 litres, so I suppose, yeah, that's about right. 120 grand, I will do all right out of this. So this was a job I wanted to get done. I'm probably going to do another run off camera. I'm also going to grab the plough, take it to field 5 and plough out the excess. I can't plough any of the extra bits on any of the other fields because they've all got crops in them, so whilst I did clear all the trees out, I'm not going to plough them until the crops are gone because I don't want to catch any of the crops as I'm ploughing the edges and lose crop on it. So we'll see how we go. Potentially today, I didn't do a mod review yesterday. Potentially today, I'll see how I feel later on when mods drop. Obviously it depends when this post. It could be the mod review is posted before this video posts. But there should be an update. It is pending for this map. Jim's done update number 2. So again, see how I'm feeling. If I'm not feeling too bad, again, it should be quite a short video, I think, my hope. I'll get a video done on the updates, the things that have changed on here as well. And then I'll just take it hour by hour, day by day, and see how we go. That's I think that's all we can do. Oh yes, we've got someone. We've got an arrival. We've got to go and collect from down at the docks. So yeah, I'll do that as well. Those are the 3 jobs. Get some wood chips sold, plough the field out, and then we'll go down to the docks and pick up our new arrival. And I think that's going to be it for today. Then I'm going to go back to the farmhouse and I'm going to curl up and go to sleep. I think. So anyway, I'll see you in a bit. To the docks then, to pick up our new arrival. Who can it be? Thank you to all the people that have suggested about Silly G popping on. It's not Silly G. About her popping on, doing a bit of a guest spot or something like that. I am working on it. I'm working on it. But we have a small trailer to collect, and in that small trailer we have a very welcome guest, not a guest, coming home through quarantine, all the way from Ukraine. Again, I don't know how he does it. Jeremy's back. I know that will make a lot of people very happy, including Jeremy. Doesn't like being put in cupboards and things like that, so Jeremy's here. It's funny how these things sort of transcend, and I'm sorry, I know I repeat myself a lot. But it is that thing that I'm sure, who was it? They sent a picture, one of the modders had made a statue of Jeremy. I can't remember who it was now, which is kind of odd. And then obviously Jeremy the Sheep's got Twitter. That's not me. I don't run it. I don't operate it. It's nothing to do with me. But it's absolutely brilliant. And it's kind of taken on a life of its own, all from a simple thing, you know, a conversation with the Wombleways. And I think it was when I was doing, I'm trying to think now, subscriber contracts on Marwell Manor. And now that was the second map I did after Felsbrunn. So I did Ravenport, then I was doing Felsbrunn at the same time, then I moved from Felsbrunn as part of the storyline to Marwell Manor. And that was one of the things they asked, could I look after the sheep for them? And then Jeremy has now kind of gone all around the world, all different maps, all different places, kind of bounced around, being transported in various different ways by alien spaceship at 1.2. I know it's crazy, but I love it. So there we go. Jeremy's back. I know that will make a lot of people very happy. And also a lot of people will be like, what? What is happening? And I totally understand that too. I still love this Land Rover. I honestly, of all the mods, and I know we've had loads of mods, all different sorts, and I know I like Land Rovers anyway, but the mod itself, you have to admit, it's a cracking mod. The detail and everything, oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, I mustn't forget as well, trees. We need to sort out some trees. Fruit trees. I think we'll go with pear trees, I think. There is a mod. Who was the mod by? It will be in the description when I do them, but I think we might go pear trees on Spectacle Island. Always nice to have a nice pear. So let's put Jeremy in. Oh, I went the right way for a change. And sheep brown. Done. I hope Jeremy's in there. He should be. Yeah, there we go. Look. Fantastic. Now, before the update that's coming for the map goes live. There was something that a couple of people mentioned a while back, and I was absolutely blown away by it. This was part of the first update. And I forgot to go and see it. I forgot to go and look. And when Jim messaged me the other day to say that he's putting in some new stuff in for an update, he said, had I been up and had a look at this, Farm Dog's desperate to have a look at it too. And I'm sure it was upstairs. Did it say upstairs? Is it in here? On the screen. How cool is that? That was my map tour. Was that the map tour video? Isn't Jim an absolute legend? That's so cool of him. So that was part of the first update. Do I sit? Oh, that's yeah. Do I watch my own videos back? Only when I'm editing. I don't think I've ever watched a video back. There's been a couple of times where I've had a gap in recording for whatever reason on a storyline or a let's play or whatever it might be, and I've gone back to do the next episode and then thought to myself, I can't remember what I did. What did I do in the last episode? So I'll go back and kind of, generally speaking, watch the end sort of 5-10 minutes, because I'll often, when I do that kind of roundup of the episode, I'll say, oh, you know, today we've done this, you know. So sometimes I do. Another thing out of it as well, and this is, I get asked this question a lot about top fives. I know a lot of people do their top 5 videos, and people, you know, love watching a top 5 video to find out what modders, YouTubers, map makers, what are their favourite things to use, and you know, kind of what's your favourite top 5 favourite mods, what's your top 5 favourite maps, and that kind of thing. Having done what 5, I think there's another one. I started to look at it this morning, and my mind was a bit fried, and I thought, you know what, I'll come back to it. But having done 5 map tours in 2 days, I'm not sure if this is going to have enough to pull that. It might do. I was thinking about maps, and you know what's really weird, and I love playing here on Spectacle Island, I really miss 6 Ashes. I know it sounds crazy. I was doing those map tours, I was going around thinking, oh, you know, and I often, well, in my head, I'll compare them to other things, think, you know, it's great, it's got this, it's got this, it's got that, this feature I've seen on this map and that map, but what it hasn't got is this, what it hasn't got is that, what I'd like to see is this. And there's one thing Jim's always done, because Jim knows me really well, and I know everyone goes, oh, yeah, you're always going about Jim, but that's what he does, you know, when I talk about stuff or say stuff, I think, oh, wouldn't it be cool to have, he'll go away and do it, and then come back and say, I've done an update. So you can now do, you know, that's amazing, you know, I absolutely love that. But so, 6 Ashes, I would say for me personally, it's my own personal opinion, is one of, if not my favourite map. I would say that, with that, Oakfield Farm, Greenwich Valley, Sussex Farms, all for different reasons. They're definitely 4. That's my 5th. See, this is my top 5 is a difficult one. They're definitely my top 4. And I would say personally, it's always a difficult one. 6 Ashes up there because I just love it. I'm just drawn to that map, and I feel strangely at home there, and I can't explain why. Sussex Farms, because of everything you could do on it. I just absolutely loved the fact there was so much you could do. All the things that Jim added in, all the extra bits that you could do or didn't have to do, it was entirely up to you whether you did them or didn't do them. But the fact they were there made it a phenomenal map. Oakfield Farm, I did a Let's Play on 17, but didn't do it on 19. But on 17, definitely. And when I did the map tour on 19, it was better, if anything. What a map. I mean, just wow. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, and then Greenwich Valley was another one that really surprised me, kind of blew my mind a little bit. And was that Green Bale? I'm trying to think of Green Bale. So J.A.Modding, Green Bale, Axion, David, and Jim. And I loved it. I loved the storyline I did on that, the debt to clearing the debt and that kind of thing. And that was just brilliant. You know what I'm going to do at this point? I think I'm going to smooth that out a little bit, because I've got a bit of leeway. So that was the point of doing this as well, was clearing this out. Now I know what I've also got to do is go to field 7, and I've got to plough out the stars and stripes I did for the Independence Day episode, or the Independence episode, but it was Independence Day. I feel kind of bad, like it's disrespectful, but I need the land. I need the land back, so I'm going to have to. It feels wrong to do it, but I'm going to have to plough that back out and then reseed with grass and let that grow again. Yeah, if I come right up to the edge, not right up to the hedge, but fairly close. So I can extend this one out. We're absolutely fine. So 2 of the 3 jobs, this is the 3rd job, isn't it? It was selling wood chips. I've still got a load more wood chip to sell, and we're going to do very well out of that. I'm thinking with the money from that, I might buy another field, and I'm thinking it might be, if I get another field and extend any more, I think it might be time to get the new harvester as well. And I said I wanted to go for a Lexion, so potentially we'd be getting a new Lexion. Again, I'm not sure when, but as and when, I think, is the best way of putting that. So yeah, so I kind of a top 5. That was definitely 4. I'm trying to think of a 5th one. There are so many good maps, and the thing is, I sometimes it might not even be a map I've played on when I've done map tours, and it will be in a period where I'm in the middle of a let's play or in the middle of 2 let's plays or whatever it is I'm doing, and think, oh, I'd love to be able to jump on this and do a let's play. And it's difficult if to just suddenly stop doing a let's play for no apparent reason and just start somewhere else. I do like to wind them down, and it's why I want to get back onto Lucas Island, because I haven't finished on Lucas Island. I definitely haven't finished. There's more I want to do on there. That's another one that's up there. I think No Man's Land, of course, was there. Not necessarily for, it is for the map itself, for what it offered. When you go onto the map, it's, No Man's Land was fairly plain. There wasn't a lot to the map, but it was what it offered. The potential of what you could do on it was mind-boggling. It was staggering. All the stuff, because it was there as a literally build your own map. And then Jim had put all the placeables. And again with that, it was the fact that he kept updating it and adding more placeables and more placeables and more placeables, and then released that as the No Man's Land placeables pack. That was incredible. But then, as I say, Chellington, I didn't do Chellington, didn't do a let's play on that. That map, wow, absolutely packed with stuff. So yeah, it's a difficult one. And the thing is as well, it's always subjective. My top 5 may not be your top 5. It can always cause controversy. The same with mods. For me, there's a list of most used mods or most useful mods. Then there's top mods, in so much as ones you like the most that might not be particularly useful, might not even be particularly farming. For me, the lightsaber mod I thought I loved it. It was brilliant. Yes, it's not farming. I know a lot of people were furious about there being a lightsaber and what was the point. But for me, I'm a bit of a Star Wars nerd, geek, whatever you want to call it. So I thought it was brilliant. Loved it. It fitted the May the 4th and all that kind of thing. So to do a top 5 mods is always a tricky one too. But I don't know. Maybe I will this time. When we went from 17 to 19, a lot of people asked, are you going to do that before we go on to 19? The kind of tops 5s, tops 10s. And I didn't really do it. I did a kind of roundup episode, I think, but didn't really do more than that. So I don't know. Yeah, I honestly can't remember what I started off talking about. I think it was just general chit-chattery, I think, as I do. I am keeping an eye out to my right on the mods hub to see when mods drop. Time for mods dropping does vary wildly at the moment. Some days we've had them 9:30 in the morning UK time. Other times it's been lunchtime, sometimes it's 1 in the afternoon, sometimes it's half 11. That thing of getting them at 3 o'clock in the afternoon was always sort of between 3 and 4 PM UK time. That's completely out the window now. So no, I'll keep an eye on it. I'm also deciding what I'm going to do regarding mopping up the day before's mods, because there are only a couple, I think, 2 or 3, so I might just throw them in with it. Again, we'll see how I feel. Sorry, I know I sound really flat, and it's a weird thing I know a lot of people, when a couple of times when I had really bad hay fever, was playing up, and when I was ill before and I was feeling a bit run down and unwell, and people said, look, don't worry about it, just take some time off. We'll be here when you come back and that kind of thing. And I appreciate the sentiment, I really, really do. And again, this is me explaining, not complaining, because this is what I do now. Because I'm a YouTuber, This is my source of income. This is my revenue. This is how I earn my money. I don't get paid sick pay if I go sick. If I'm ill for a week, it's a big chunk of money. It's a quarter of my monthly income. It makes a massive difference. So sometimes when I've been feeling ill, I'll keep working through. That's why I'll often do videos Saturdays, Sundays, and my wife will attest to this. She will always say to me, "Are you taking a day off this week? Are you going to do? We're going to do stuff Saturday or Sunday." And even if we are going to do something, I would always still try to get a video done, whether it be in the morning or the day before to post on that day, or every now and again there'll be a day or two where I don't post. But it doesn't happen that often, don't think. So we'll see how I feel with all this. Like I said earlier, we may get a point where, I am feeling that ropey, then we might have a bit of a gap for a couple of days, but we'll see. And apologies to anyone, whatever mods come out on those days, if I'm not feeling well enough to do any videos at all. I know it's always a difficult one if I miss a day of mods or miss a couple of days of mods. For those people, I know some people, I know it sounds arrogant, but some people are waiting for the mod review. They will do a mod and they want to see the mod review. They want to see their mod reviewed by someone, and I understand that. I really do, and I feel bad on the days when I don't do them, But that again, it is what it is. You can't do anything about that, really. Sorry, again, just talking, as you do. So, on the horizon, we've got more wood chips to sell. While the price is good, I'm going to sell it. Now, I did have a look around the mod hub. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to talk about, the mod hub. I did have a look around the mod hub at various different sawmill sell points and different things to see if I could get a better price on the wood chips, a higher price. And a lot of them I kind of had a look at and tried, and they were less than well, I mean, it's a great demand at the moment, although that price might be dropping. I should really check that. What am I doing? That's what I want. Let's check that just to see if the wood chips are still paying out. Well, where are we? There we go. Let's go down there. Which is still great demand. Yeah. So I need to get as many loads in as I can. So that drops like 200 and something. Halves what I'm going to make from them. So yeah, I did have a look. Which brings me on to talk about the mod hub. Is it just me, or is it the mod hub just completely bogged down? I know I've tried, a lot of people suggested all different things, and it was uninstalling and reinstalling the game completely. I had people suggesting that you not only do you turn off your console, but you unplug it completely. So you take the power lead out the back, and it kind of does a bit of a reset sort of thing, and kind of clears all the stuff that you don't need and makes it easier. I've done both of those repeatedly, not obviously over a period of time. And the other day I thought, it was actually for this episode I was looking for an animal trailer, just a small one, and then I was looking for sawmill bits and bobs for selling the wood chips, and it was literally every mod I clicked on to look at the details of the mod. I looked at some biogas plants and things like that as well, so I thought if any of those take wood chips, I can get the digestate from that as well. And then when you press circle on PlayStation to come out of the menu to go back to the sort of main menu, it was taking between 5 and 10 minutes, no word of a lie, for each mod to come back out from the mod itself to the sort of category menu. So I sat there and I went through about 10 or 15 mods, and it was an hour had gone by. I was like, I can't keep doing this. I need to go through my mods. I need to look through. I need to take some away, to delete some I'm not using anymore, to add some new ones in, some stuff that I was thinking about using, but it was taking so long. So yeah, I don't know. I suppose because there are so many now. Again, that conversation we had a while back about how many maps we've got on 19 compared to 17. It's the same in mods. I will say again, for all those people that complain about the fact, oh, we haven't got many mods, we haven't got as many mods as PC, and we haven't. I understand that completely. We have got so many. Yes, I know we've got a lot of the same sorts of things. That does happen. But yeah, just that it really has bogged down a bit. When I was struggling with it, to say the least. So yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out. It's on my right. Time's it now? Might be half 11, quarter to 12ish. Maybe they'll drop, but we'll see. So as I was saying, wood chip's done. Field 5 is nearly ploughed out. I've extended it a little bit, not hugely. When the other crops are done, I'll extend those fields out too. Oh, this one is going to need though. Where are we? Field 5. We go across to growth. It's going to need liming. So the plan will be done. The liming will. Oh, what's happened to my growth menu? Ah, that's interesting. Wonder why that's happened. So under my soil composition, I'm now getting the. That's right. No. They're in the wrong place. Oh, okay. Don't know what's caused that. But yeah, sorry. I can't. Can you tell? I'm having an absolute mare. I keep forgetting what I was saying. So yeah, wood chip's done. Jeremy's arrived, been collected and deposited, and ploughing, which is what I need to get done. So next on the list will be lime. I'll go and grab the lime spreader. We'll get the lime done on here. Then I'll fertilise it again, and then we'll be good for putting. I think I'll put soybean in this again. So all the fields over here, fields 1 to 5 will all be soybean. Field 10's corn. I think that's the plan. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I said it was going to be a shorter one. And for those of you naysayers in the Discord, when I saw those comments, I was really seriously thinking of doing an episode that was literally 5 minutes long. Just for those people who say this is going to be a shorter episode, and then literally do a 5-minute one, just as a kind of a jokey type thing. But I felt bad just putting up a 5-minute Let's Play video would be insane. So anyway, I will see you on the next one, whenever that may be. So potentially, like I say, later on there might be some mods, and there may well be an update video for this map. We'll see how we go. I hope you enjoyed it. Not quite as the usual sort of thing. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.